Chapter 3, Journey to the End of the World, Book Vistas, written by Tishani Doshi. Tishani Doshi is an Indian poet, journalist, and dancer. And she had traveled a lot. And her most exciting travels include her travel to Antarctica, Ethiopia, Bhutan, Mexico, Tanzania, Italy. Now, this is a very enlightening account, very light giving account of Tisha Doshani's visit to the Antarctica. Her in depth knowledge of Antarctica, its geography, and environment is unbelievable. Now, Tisha Doshi herself narrates her experiences while she traveled to Antarctica, which is the coldest, the driest, and the windiest continent in the world. She is of the opinion that Antarctica is the place to go and understand the Earth's present, past, and future. She, along with other team of students, they visited Antarctica had under a project named Students on Ice, which is headed by Canadian Geoff Green. She had a very thrilling experience when she explored the ice mysteries of this ice region. Now we are going to study this. Now, if you want to know more about the planet's past, present, and future, Antarctica is the place to go. Bon voyage. Early this year, I found myself aboard a Russian research vessel, the academic Shokalesky, heading towards the coldest, driest, and windiest continent in the world, Antarctica. Now, early this year, she writes about her account. She writes about her journey that they boarded the ship, that is a Russian ship. Vessel is a ship, research ship. Its name was Academic Shokaletsky, and it headed towards the coldest, windiest, and the driest continent in the world. That was Antarctica. My journey began 13.09 degrees north of the equator in Madras and involved crossing nine time zones, 6 checkpoints, 3 bodies of water, and at least as many ecospheres. Now, on her journey, it started 13.09 degrees north of the equator in Madras. They started from Madras and they crossed 13.039 degrees. They went ahead to reach Antarctica, and which involved 9 time zones. इतने time zones उन्होंने पार किए. This is not none, this is 9. 6 checkpoints, 3 oceans, and at least as many ecospheres. Now, ecospheres are the regions having same kind of plants and living creatures. So they crossed so many ecospheres. By the time I actually set foot on the Antarctic continent, I had been traveling 100 hours in combination of a car, aeroplane, and a ship. So she says when she reached Antarctica, when she first set her foot there, she had traveled 100 hours. That was a combination of car, aeroplane, and a ship. So my first feeling, emotion, on facing Antarctica's expansive white landscape and uninterrupted blue horizon was relief, followed up with an immediate and profound wonder. So she says her first emotion, first feeling when on facing Antarctica's, on seeing Antarctica's expansive, vast white landscape that is covered with ice and uninterrupted blue horizon and the horizon over there. The horizon is a place where sky seems to meet either land or sea. So it is all blue color, was relief. She felt very relieved when she saw first time Antarctica. And it was followed up by immediate profound wonder. And it was, this feeling was followed by great, profound means great wonder. She was amazed to see such a beautiful Antarctica. Wonder at its immensity. She had wonder. She was surprised. Wonder means surprised at its large size, its isolation, but mainly at how there could have been a time when India and Antarctica were part of the same landmass. So she says she was very, very surprised at its large size, its isolation. Isolation means state of being alone. So lonely it is, very far on the South Pole, but mainly at how there could ever have been a time. And then she wondered how there could have been a time when India and Antarctica were part of the same landmass. So she was very surprised. India and Antarctica once in the past they were from the same landmass. Now comes the second part of the chapter, part of history. Now we'll go to history of Antarctica. 650 650 millions ago. Imagine 650 millions ago, a giant means very big, amalgamated southern supercontinent Gondwana did indeed exist, centered roughly around the present. Now, you must have studied in geography about Gondwana. So, it was a great giant, very big, amalgamated, joined or merged southern supercontinent named Gondwana. It existed then, 650 million years ago, centered roughly around the present day Antarctica. और वो आज के present Antarctica की जगह पर ही exist करता था. Things were quite different then. Humans hadn't arrived on the global scene, and the climate was much warmer, hosting a huge variety of flora and fauna. So she says that things were really different at the time when the Gondwana was there. Humans were not there on the global scene. They had not even arrived on the earth. Climate was much warmer. Hosting means helping to grow huge variety of flora and fauna. There was great variety of both plants and animal life, and for 500 million years Gondwana thrived. So Gondwana thrived means flourished for 500 million years. But around the time when the dinosaurs were wiped out and the age of the mammals got underway, the landmass was forced to separate into countries, shaping the globe much as we know it today. And around the time when dinosaurs were wiped out, they had gone from the earth, they were totally destroyed, and the age of mammals got underway means started. वो ये टाइम था जब डायनासोर्स दुनिया से ख़त्म हो रही थी और mammals had come into being. Now this Gondwana, this landmass, was forced to separate into countries. This Gondwana broke up and it divided into many countries, shaping the globe much as we know it today. और जो ग्लोब है आज का वो बहुत कुछ ऐसा था. Now, to visit Antarctica now is to be a part of that history, to get a grasp of where we have come from and where we could possibly be heading. And she says that to visit Antarctica, और अब Antarctica को अगर आप visit कर रहे हैं, is to be a part of that history. Now you will become the part of that history. You can see that same thing over there. To get a grasp. Grasp means understanding of where we have come from and where we could possibly be heading. And if you visit Antarctica, she means to say that you get an understanding that where we have come from and where we are heading. दोनों आपको मिल जाएंगे कि हम कहाँ से आए हैं. आप अपना पास्ट देख सकते हैं और अपना फ्यूचर भी देख सकते हैं कि हम कहाँ पर आगे पहुँच रहे हैं. So this is all about in my first video. Thank you.